All right, so this is where we left off last time. We made the CD holder and the keys there, and now we're going to move on, and I'm going to focus on these little sliders over here. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Add a plane. Something like that, and come into that edit mode, E to extrude, and apply scale. I'm going to round these off by grabbing the edges, just like that, bevel them. Apply scale one more time just for the heck of it. Now I want two of these. All right, so I'm going to duplicate this. So we'll have two. We'll join them. That was weird. And I don't want this to go too deep, but you know, something like that. Let's try that. I think I want to go a bit deeper than that, though. That's okay. That's fine. May not have that much depth to go through anyhow before I start hitting the other surface, so didn't really think about that. That's fine. I doubt I want to keep these, but just for the heck of it, let me see what happens if I scale them this way and that way. I don't know if I want to use these for the handles. Nah, I don't really like the way the curve turns out. So actually, on the other hand, I may want to go in. Let's go in a wireframe and get rid of this one here. Oh boy. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Of course, that's the indentation. So on this one here, I just want to see what happens if I scale in the X and then scale on the Y a little bit. I wonder if I can live with that, because I'm going to want one more space in there. I think that's okay. Like that. If I do the other one, something like that. I'll try joining these again. Apply scale. Let's see if I can do a Boolean on this part now. Not sure if that took. Yeah, it did. That's kind of deep, but I kind of want it deep because excuse me, I'm going to have a you know, slider in there. So let's go ahead and try to make that slider. Maybe nah, I'll just go ahead. Okay, make a cube. Scale it in the Y. Scale it in the Z. This kind of thing. Scale it in the Z some more. Maybe I'll scale it in the X a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to move this to its own layer. And let's go in. And let's put 2 edge loops like that. Scale it in the X a little bit. And then come to the underside and extrude that down a bit. Like that. Just imagine this in there. It's not a bad thickness. Yeah, something like that could potentially work. Okay, let's go back to this layer here. And I'm going to set the cursor to selected. And create a circle. Do like that. I'm going to do something like that. Let's see if I can do it. Looks possible. Now, if I smooth this, I could try an edge split. See how that looks. If I do that, and I also try to bevel the edges. It may or may not work. And I don't want those parts. I might just bevel the whole thing. So let's try getting rid of that. Let's see what happens if I grab it all and put a small bevel on it. Let's just see how that looks. And without that, what if I have auto smooth that? I think that's going to look fine from... Let's have a look at it here. Well, it's not the nicest. It's not the nicest thing I've ever created. I'll probably do the trick. And do something on there. That's okay. Maybe we'll scale the whole thing. Let's try this. Okay. That's not too bad. Let's try switching colors. That's a little bit more reasonable. Yeah, good enough. Okay. That leaves us with this structure here. And the clips, and then we'll see if I want to do the top, because this is the bottom, or leave it at that for the time being. I suppose I could use the cylinder for this. This will be a pretty big cable here. This will be the input for the cable. All right, we'll start it going up. Maybe I don't want the cable too thick, so I'll do that. Okay, leave it at that for the moment. And now, grab these and grab these. A little bit smaller. No, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to put some edge loops in here to determine how big I want these to be. Do. I don't need those side panels open, but kind of like having them there. Aye, Captain. And we're going to inset these, so extrude individual, push it up. Decent distance in. We'll get that. And let's bevel some edges. That one and that one. And maybe not that one. Maybe this one. Like that. I'll put one division in there. Like that. And smooth it. Auto smooth it. Probably 20. Okay, so that's how that would look. It is pretty big. And I think I will inset this. Let me see if I can grab like that line. Shift D, separate it by selection. Just that. Scale it up a little bit. I'll go in, select it, put a face on it. I think I already did. Extrude it up a little bit. Select it all. Mesh. What am I doing? Jeez, why am I having trouble? Well. Calculate outside. And then object, apply. I was looking for that. Let me hide this for the moment. So this is what I've got. Make it a bit bigger. Push it down into there. Okay, let's try a Boolean. Yeah, looks good. All right. Doesn't seem that deep. Let's see how far I can go with this. Yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna get. So actually, let's bring everything back and let's move that up here for the moment. Let's get rid of that. Let's scale this a bit. Not that much though. Alright, so it'll just look like it's inset just a little bit. Might not be overly noticeable. And I'm not sure if that's what I really want anyhow. That's okay though. Just for the fun of it. Nah. Nah, that's not going to be what I want. Or is it? I kind of don't mind that actually. All right. All right, so we're close. We're getting close. I got to take a break and take care of the baby. We'll see if she wants to sleep after I feed her and change her, and I might be able to come back and work on this. So I'll pause it for the time being, and we'll see. All right. Well, I got my baby daughter sleeping in a bassinet beside me, so she may wake up at any moment. I got to be a little bit quiet here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some screws to this. I'll give it a try anyhow. See what it looks like if I do it this way. See how realistic this looks. I can hear her there. Let's zoom right in. Let's see if I make these really small. If they could fit here, and if that looks reasonable. It might not. They may not fit. They might just be so small that they're just details that are just lost. You know, that's just so incredibly small. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, well, a little bit of a waste of time. All right. What I think I'm going to work on now is these clips, and then we'll make the cable here. So let's say I want the first one centered along with that. So So I'm going to bring in a cube, scale in the Y and in the Z. Well, now, I'll go ahead and try this. I'm going to inset, scale in the Y, sort of even it out. Extrude this down. Now, actually, I'm going to come out of. Actually, I'll probably. Yeah, we'll come out, and then grab all these edges. I'll see if I can bevel these edges. No, not yet. Okay, so we will apply scale, and then we'll try again. That's better. I'll try this one as well, and maybe this one as well. That's fine, just like that. Just to catch a bit of light. Okay. So this would maybe attach there. I mean, I could try to bevel the bottom as well. See how well that would work. Yeah, I could do that. Even just like that. It's a little bit nicer. And maybe I can grab this face and we'll see if I inset it like this and bring it up. Doesn't have to come all the way, something like that. And with that still selected, let's try a bevel. Yeah, like that. Do I want to put one segment in? Yeah, okay. Something like that as the clip, or as the socket. Now, I just want to see what happens if I move it in further. What does it look like? Versus having it sort of flush here. I mean, I could build in some sides and then put screws on it, and that might look good, although I already beveled. But what I'll do, I think, is I'll copy it and I'll move to another layer, move the copy to another layer, and are these in the other? Let's move these back to the first layer and make sure they're there. Yeah, that's the originals. Okay. All right, so let's come back to here. And let me just, let's try, say, taking this face. I want to do this. I just want to get away from this bevel. You know what I might want to do is inset it a little bit, extrude it a little bit like that, so to clear the bevel, and then I'll extrude it again, and then grab these sides here. Extrude and scale in the X. And I put a screw in there. And while they're still selected, I wonder if I can bevel how it'll look. No, I'm not going to do it yet like that. What I could do, maybe not those ones. Maybe the edges like that. I wonder if I want that effect. Let's see what that looks like on the first layer. Let's hide that one. So now if that rested against there, and I had screws in it, so look a little nicer, a little cooler. Not bad. Okay, I think I may go with that. So I'll take one of these screws and rotate X90 and bring it down. How does that look? Does that look the right height? Kind of like it actually. And I might have to make it one piece. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll make sure all the polys are correct. So what's going on here? It's the smoothing, right? Is it the smoothing? Yeah, it's the smoothing. So what if I don't have that smoothed? You know, so there's my clip there. Okay. Let's do that up at the top. Rotate Z 180. And now this is gonna go. Let's figure out where. Sorry. Let's see. Is there one of these on the other side? Is that equal? Yes, I could probably mirror, but yeah, I know I should get rid of those faces too, but I just don't know if I could be bothered. I think I like that. I do. I do think I like that. All right. Well, we're getting close. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, what I'm going to try to do, is add a path, rotate Y90. And I'm always nervous about this. That's not the way I want to go. I want to go back in behind here. And I may be messing up the normals and everything. But what I want to do is I just want to start it like that for the moment. Okay? And now I'm not that good at this, but I'm going to try it. Okay? I'm going to go Shift A and add a cylinder. Okay, and it added it right there. That's fine. And scale it down. Scale it in Z. That kind of thing. I'll come into it. Take that face and that face and remove them. Add 2 edge loops. Scale them in the Z a little bit. Like that. It might be a little bit too wide now. E, scale, Shift Z to bring it out. Did that work? No, I don't think that worked. I think I may have to do that first. Yep. Okay, let's add 1 segment. This is going to blow my poly count right here. Okay, so I got that. And let's say that was there. I'm going to add an array. Is that what I'm going to do? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. In the Z of 1, 0, and merge. Geez, it's going to be thick, isn't it? Add a bunch of these. And then I'm going to add a curve modifier and choose that path. That direction, is it? Sorry about this, guys. Give me time. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing here? There we go. Are we getting somewhere? We are not getting anywhere. This is crazy. I know it's because my origin's in some weird spot. Oh boy, I'm having a lot of trouble. I'm having a lot of trouble. I've lost it. This is not going to happen for me. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. I really thought I could do it. I really thought I could do it. I didn't want to do it the other way. I really really sorry. I thought I knew what I was doing, but apparently I don't. Apparently I don't. Oh. Why does it seem like I'm getting a bit of a curve there? Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. Is it partially that I don't have enough segments? Okay, so we start to get it, right? I forget what the story is as to why it doesn't happen for me the right way. It's far too many segments. This is ridiculous. This can't be. Okay. No, don't do that. Really? Are you really coming close? Seriously? No. Is that in the right direction? Oh, it's in the right direction. It's ridiculous. When you don't know what you're doing, it's ridiculous. Unreal. Unreal, but I love it. It's just really not the way to work for me. Beautiful though. I really like it. I really do like it. I'm sorry I'm so bad at it, but I really do like it a lot. And that's what I was hoping for. Okay, now if I smooth that, even nicer, eh? I'm saving it before I lose it. I don't care. I'm leaving it like that. Now, this is nicely horizontal. I might be able to do something with that. Now, at this point, I almost feel like it's done. And, you know, maybe I cap that off. I'm not certain. I feel like making the top to this. I'm not sure. So what I think I'll do at this point, I hear my daughter making a few sounds and she may need some attention. I can see her right there. She's looking at me. So I think if I have time, we'll see. I might start to add some colors, material. I want to call them materials, but I'm not really very good at materials. But let me see. My time is like, you know, just to get a sense of what it might look like, and we'll see if I can continue. So, do I apply this? Which do I have to apply first? The curve? No. The array first, and then the curve. Okay, there we go. It's done. All right. This before I do that, actually, let me just see if I can. Oh boy, my polys. I mean, can I do anything with this? Cap it off and go E. Scale Shift Z. Let me just see if I'm in the right. Nah, I'm in the wrong orientation. I don't even want to do that. Nope, not doing that. I'm just going to leave it like that. All right, and either it's there or it's hidden in the render. It's totally fine. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, I think my daughter is waking up. I think so. Let's do a mix shader. I'm going to do the same materials I pretty much always do. Okay. This is my diffuse. I want a nice and dark black. And my glossy. And I want it not quite as dark. Okay. And I'm going to call this black. And much of this is going to get that black color. I just have to figure out what's going to get the black material. And I'm also going to use a sort of an army color. Let's go ahead and copy this and paste it in. And I'm going to have what I call sort of army. FFD300. I'm not sure of the hex code. FFD300. That can't be it. Nope. So we'll just quickly look that up. I just like the color. Army green hex. Here, we check that out there. 4B5320. 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 That's it. Okay, I'll make this one just a little darker. And this one just a little lighter. Okay. And that's the army color. And I want that to be the army color. And this surface. And what else? Maybe these clips. We'll just try it for the moment. What happened to this? Ah, there it is. I want that to be black. I'll make these things black for the time being. We'll just see if they're visible. Actually, no, I'll make them army. Maybe they should be silver. We'll see. Okay, let's paste another one. There it is. Maybe it's paste now. I will make a silver one. And for that, we'll go sort of here and here. Yeah, like that. Let's try making those silver and see what that looks like. Might be too crazy. Don't think I'm going to want those silver, but we'll see. You know, and the screws could be silver. Probably, you know, inside here. Make that silver. Oh, I didn't have to come out of it, did I? I'll try it on that clip before I go doing them on all the other ones. I just want to get a sense of what's that starting to look like. So we will add a camera. Oops. we go. There she is. Just add a sun for the time being. Ah, jeez. Really, let's see if I can close this properly. Yes. Sometimes I have trouble with those panels. I don't know. Try 5. Put that on. Yeah. Let's actually try to aim this properly. Another thing I'm not that great at. Let's figure out that stuff. Let's copy that. Bring it over here. And oh, jeez. Like that one. I know they're white for the time being, but I think I'll also add. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's go copy. Okay. I might add a hemi. Just something like this. Let's go back here and see if I'm starting to see anything. Okay, a little bit blown out there. That's too much. Much too much. Okay. I take it all back. Let's get rid of that hemi. And what do I have these set at? All right. Okay. Oh. There's my camera, there's my lights there. Okay, let's do something different then. This is the area that I'm worst at. Absolutely horrible at. I understand, main light or key light or whatever, and rim light, or, I forget the names sometimes, but I actually can't get good lighting set up. Not really. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I got barely any light on. On the other hand, the render might look a little bit better. Render itself, so it's really frustrating. But I am going to do a quick render just to have a look at see what this looks like. Okay, just a quick one. So we'll come over here. I'll just set it a little bit bigger. I won't worry about this right now. We'll just go 150. Okay, should be relatively quick. It doesn't have to look perfect. It's just to get an idea. All right, and then we'll see where we're at, and obviously I'll adjust those lights. No, but it's looking kind of nice. Yeah, I've got a couple of things hidden. I've got that another clip hidden. Oh, jeez, look at that cord. I love it. So many polys in that. But it's really coming along. Okay, I can't stand the color. So what have I done? You know, how could it look that bad? Okay, the world is like doing nothing. Okay, these lights should be. Oh, maybe it's that. Maybe they're too big. Let's try that. And you know, obviously, I don't know, obviously what. And let's come back in here to that black. Let's darken this up like that. And what am I in? Oh yeah. And Alt H, yeah, that thing. Get that out of here. Let's try it. Let's just do it this way. Okay. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. But I want some more black, believe it or not, in here. And so come out of there. I actually want all these to be black. Oh, I know what else I want to do. I don't want these to be black. I want them to be a different color. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know if that's yellow. I'm going to call it yellow for now. I want that to be black though. And that to be black. And also I want to make this 0.15 about. And this also, I know it's fake and highly reflective. But I don't know. Let's have a look at that now. Okay, starting to look nice. I like that better. I like those. You know, and obviously I have to get in pretty close to see this detail. Do a quick render of that. Yeah. That silver doesn't really look like silver. I think I probably would prefer black anyhow. Would end up being quite a lot of black, I admit. I'll do something with those sort of LED things. Maybe those clips should be silver though. Yeah, I like these buttons here. They don't look all that realistic. It just looks like a 3D plastic kind of model. But it's cute. It's cute. That's what I'm going for. Yeah, this doesn't look right there. Not really. You can do whatever you want, I guess. Yeah, very nice. It's starting to look cute. I don't know what's going on there. All right. Let's keep messing around with this. This is the last little bits. Let's go back to black. So much black, but what the heck? Did I have to do it that way? I don't know if I did. But let's lighten this up a bit. Let's try this. Now the screws are within it, so that's okay. Silver. What's going on here? It's just that it's showing through, right? Yeah, I'm showing the black underneath it. Wow. What if I just do that anyhow then? Okay. And let's try one more. There we go. Red. No kidding. Let's try one more. Yeah, I guess green, I don't know why. Maybe I need another color in there. Maybe green is not the best, but I could try it. These things are green, eh? Let's try a different angle. Let's do that. Quick render there. Yeah, those screws look fake. Well, the whole thing looks kind of fake, looks plasticky, but I love the look. I just really like that. I'm not really going for realism at this point. I'm not that good at, as you can tell, my lighting and my materials are very plasticky. But I mean, it looks like a little bit like a toy, like something you connect to your computer and play some game. And I'm happy with that, you know. I'm really just experimenting with the modeling, you know, at this point. So in my eye, the clips look wrong. I want them in black or green. And the screws I want in black. So maybe let's sort of finish off here. Oh, I am in materialist. Oops, I just gotta get out of camera mode. Let's go back and make these black. All right, it's a lot like my last laptop, and it's just, you know, it's fun to do. But let's make those green. Army, I mean, perhaps maybe even the screw. Okay, go back to these. I do see some issues. I'll point some out in a moment. Not to, you know, spoil it, but places to try and improve. Did I get every screw? Really, I think it would look better if I did these. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay. If I did those screws in black, I also feel like they're a little bit too high. That might look better, but this is gonna be it. I'm not gonna keep tweaking this all day or all night, as it were. Yeah. just the fact that the black shows through here. You know, there's not enough space between this, there's not enough thickness in this between the bottom, so the indentation, you know, the black shows through. I mean, it's kind of a cool effect, but it was like I was seeing up here on the trackpad. So let's do this. Let's block off the end of that cord. Okay, I am going to, I realize it's not great lighting. Perhaps if I tilt it, it might look better. No, I like that perspective. I'm gonna do I'll do a big render, and then I'll come back and I'll show it to you when we can talk. All right, well, this is what I've come up with, and I do think it looks pretty cool. It definitely looks plasticky, and you wouldn't really assume that it's much of a laptop. It looks more like some kind of a toy that you maybe connect to your computer or something and play some game. You know, I'm not that good yet with lighting or materials. That's obvious. But it's still it's a lot of fun, and I do like this look. I like really all of these things here and how this turned out, and I'm actually not that disappointed with the black that shows through here. It looks almost like it's supposed to be that way. It was a lucky accident. You may not be able to tell, but this panel here doesn't quite come. It doesn't come close enough really to the side there. It's not that visible here, but it might be a little bit more visible there, and that's, you know, that's a bit of an issue, but overall it's cute looking. It's a little bit dark over here, I admit, and it also kind of doesn't look like these buttons are fully on the surface, and I have a bit of trouble with this cord as well. It's not exactly centered, but I mean, you know, these are things that I could touch up, and you know, it's I'm happy with it right now. I mean, the whole point was to start with a concept. You know, there it was, and I did what I could to recreate that to some extent. We never had a very good look, you know, at this side. I sort of ignored that CD thing there, but you know, overall it took me a number of hours, but I did it in one day, and it's good practice with modeling. Eventually I'd like to get better at making somewhat more realistic renders, but as you know, if you are a Blender user, there is a lot to it. First of all, there's the modeling, and there's a lot to learn with the modeling, and you saw that I had some issues, but I managed to get through it to this product, and I'm happy with that. Lots of things I'd like to learn, and lots of things I just don't know, and you know, watch YouTube videos when I can. We're busy people, and so it's tough to advance, but I find that it is very helpful for me to try to create something of my own, or to create other you know, models of images of things that have already been made or exist. And it's certainly a lot of fun seeing an image turn into something like this. So thank you very much for those of you who may have persevered through my video and watched it, and I really do appreciate that, and hope you weren't expecting too much more than this, because right now this is the cutting edge for me. This is what I got. So we'll see. Maybe I'll make the top to this, or maybe I'll just move on to the next project. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.